Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dalise, but you might know me as Temper Girl. And this is a brand new holiday card series. And it's called I'm Late! Because you guys know that there is always, even though we have dozens of holiday cards ready, sometimes you're going somewhere and you want to make it specifically for that one person. So today we are starting the holiday card series. I'm late, and the first one is a festive makeover, and this one is with stamps from Cracker Box Stamps. Thank you so much. I received their stamps because I am part of their very lucky design team. So let's get started. This card, it's all about the masking. So we're going to use a few stamps. I'm going to first stamp my Santa hat. This is the Santa hat large size. And then I'm going to stamp also in Post-it note. By the way, I'm stamping with Memento because I am going to be using alcohol markers. But if you're using watercolor, just use whichever ink is the appropriate. Okay, then we're going to position the cup where I want it. I'm going to put my mask back in. By the way, when you are cutting your mask, make sure that you're cutting right smack in the middle of the line or inside the line, because that way it makes sure that you don't get a halo. Look at that! We could have even put the cup a little bit more inside the hat, but I am happy the way this looks. I'm gonna be using my chameleon markers. I have an RD4 color changer and my RD3, and what it does is that my RD4 bleeds into my RD3. They are designed for this, and I just leave them hanging here for a little bit so the color can transfer from RD4 to RD3. On the other side, I'm using a tri-blend from Spectrum Noir for my pinks, and all three colors are in the same marker, which is perfect because they match very nicely. And I'm just trying to make sure that I make it a little bit darker so we can see like it's a little bit more 3D. So there, that first color that I'm putting down would be what is mix of RD3 and RD4, and then you'll notice how it starts going lighter and lighter. And then I will be moving to the RD2 in the middle. And this just gives me a really nice way of working. And there is our Santa hat. I love it. It's so cute. I love how you can do a full makeover of any stamp, but just adding this cute little Santa hat. And there's a couple of options of Santa hats in the store at Cracker Box Stamps. So if this is not, like, if you want something a little bit different, I think the other one looks a little bit more fluffier. I kind of like this one because it's kind of like sitting down. I just love it. I might need the second one too. Again, I'm using the Spectrum Noir here in, I think this is my coral color. I wanted something that had reds, but was not red itself. So I kind of like this, like orange tones. And I love it. So everything is going to be in red, oranges, and pinks. And even though I know usually they say, don't put pink with red, I love this combination. You just need to be strategic of where you put your pink and how much pink versus red you want. Like, I really like how this turned out. And then the pattern paper I was able to find. I usually find my pattern paper first, and then I pull the colors from the pattern paper to color my image. This time I did it the other way around because I had an idea of what two paper packs I was kind of thinking about. So that's where we are. For the lid, I am using Pro Marker markers in gray and like cool grays and warm gray tones, and then I'm just gonna blend them in with some of the blender pen. And for the fluffy part of the hat, same thing, and I'm just putting dots and little lines and squiggles and when I blend these with the blender pen, it just smooths them out. I usually add watercolor pencils to this to add my shadows, and then I do my white gel pen. But for this image, I was actually pretty happy with it, so I didn't even go with the step of adding your my watercolor pencils, but you could totally do it. Okay, I really love how easy this was to put together. Even though we did mask, the good thing about the mask, you can save those. Okay, so here's a little bit, and I will tell you what I did and what you should do, and don't do what I did. Okay, so I put my mask. I created a mask for the cup too, and I put my mask, and I'm using an embossing ink. I'm using my Versamark Dazzle in champagne because I can kind of see it because it has like a little bit of a like champagne undertone. You guys can barely see it, but I can see them. So I am stamping all over using my mask, so I am not, so everything is behind my cup and hat. And I had the idea of like, oh my God, I don't want my mask to get embossed, so I'm gonna pull them out right here. I should not have, because I forgot that sometimes this 3M product leaves a little bit of a sticky, and you will see it in a little bit. There is tons of embossing powder all over my, let's see, can you guys see it? Like I'm having, this one is normal, but I'm having to remove all, you see it on the cup, all of that. We could have left it, and it probably was a cool look to have like sprinkles of gold everywhere, but that is just a little bit of a sticky residue that it leaves. It's nothing major, but it's there. So I probably should have left my masks on, especially since after I embossed this, I realized that I was like, I want to add color to those snowflakes. So I put back, oh God, it's beautiful. By the way, I use the Gilded Gold by Brutus Monroe. It's beautiful embossing. And I'm putting back my mask again. Put the mask, take them off. Put the mask, take them off. This is the game I'm playing, apparently. And then I'm just coming with some dye-based ink in the center of some of the snowflakes. And I did, you can't tell the difference in the video, but in real life, you can see that all three different colors of pink are there in the card, and they're just subtle, but they go all so well together. Especially that bright pink is my favorite. It's almost like a fuchsia. It's beautiful. Okay, so here it is. I know it's very light, but wait until we put this all together. We are gonna cut this out with Scrappy Boys die cuts. Yeah, those one. And then you see how I'm not using, because at first I was thinking of doing a mini slimline, and then I changed my mind. So I'm gonna be using the little bit, and that was my fault. I didn't ink it properly. There you go. I'm gonna use the top of what was left over, and I did cut a rectangle, and I'm gonna use that as the mat. And I'm using Don't Get Your Tinsel and a Tangle sentiment, which I love it. There's a few of them that they're just hilarious, and I love all of them. So just keep an eye on this. All the information is in the description below and in the blog post. This is going to be a blog post at the Cracker Box Stamp blog. And yes, they will be linked with affiliate links, so you don't pay any extra, but I just get a little kickback, okay? And talking about kickbacks, I would love if you follow me. If you have not followed me yet, please make sure that you like and subscribe if you like my cards, and if you like the way I make cards. I love this, okay? I am so in love with it. And I was like, oh, do we put it on the top? Do we put it in that? And it comes all together when I found this beautiful pattern paper. Now, I did stamp the 1.5 coffee. So this is a stamp that I did. It says 1.5 coffee, and I put a little bit of washi tape, like you can see there, to mask the question mark. Because I'm just making it sound like, don't get your tinsel in the tangle. Have a cup of coffee. Like, chill. And I love it. So this is going to be then the inside. I decided to cut little tiny triangles on the top, so it kind of looks like a tag. We could have done the little cutout of the circle on the top, but it's all fine. I did matte with black all my layers, and I mean all my layers, because I wanted it to really come to life and pop. See? And by the way, this paper was perfect because that gold part, it kind of looks like tinsel. Like a tinsel garland. Love it. Flipping love it. Could not have been more perfect. So I am so excited. So you see how that white and the black, it just pops. And then we are going to do that little tag in the center, and then the little piece of leftover pattern paper that was when I cut my 5.25 by 4. And there's our card. Well, thank you so much. And thank you to Cracker Box Stamps for providing me with these products. And remember, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today.